Hello, and welcome everyone to, well, I was gonna wait until we get to the title screen, but I might as well say it here. Slay the Princess. I've been seeing this pop up, and a lot of people have been calling it a masterpiece, so I've been wanting to dive into it with you. However, I thought that would be a good option to start the recording here as there is a content warning. This is a horror game, it is not intended for all audiences. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as parallax effects that, on a rare occasion, has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can dislike them or disable them in the game preferences. You can dislike them in the game preferences. I can't talk. Just got done running around as a little potato, and here we are. So, what is Slay the Princess? I can click. Whatever horror you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There's no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Oh boy. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Preferences. We're not presently in full screen. I don't think it should be a problem though. We're not gonna skip anything either. I think everything's gonna be... Yeah. For right now. Why would we skip anything? We haven't seen anything. Alright. New game. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Do you have any proof to that? Oh shit, we have options. Explore. The end of the world. What are you talking about? Explore. Oh, so these are basically inclinations of getting more information on the world itself. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing Princess seems kinda bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Viva la revolution. Silently continue in the cabin. Let's be inquisitive. End of the world, what are you talking about? You know, I'm torn between 1 and 2, but I think we're going to go with 2. Have you ever considered that the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
So, your answer is no, you haven't considered that.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Okay.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
You are welcome to. I will offer my opinion anyway.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
I disagree, but okay.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
So, is the cabin the chicken and she's the egg? Her getting out is her breaking out the egg? Whatever.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy. Explore. End of the world, what are you okay, so that option is gone. So I have more explore options. All right, let's go. With
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
that sounds like an okay
you have
thing,
to put
actually.
an end to her.
But why? But how can it be a princess locked away in the basement and the world?
Don't linger on the specifics.
No, I'm
Nobody's
going to
off
linger on
you.
the specifics.
Just get
Answer
in
me.
there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
I disapprove. Do you have evidence?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
Because you're an unhelpful
If you make it this
narrator.
far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Though I love the voice. Killing Princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
Well,
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
ooh, Princess Peach get wrecked. Princess Peach, Princess Zelda. I hate that those are the two that. Oh, don't right click. Okay, hold up. Oh, we can save. Oh, cool. Interesting. But on that note, well, I would prefer not slaying anyone.
Oh, if only that were the case. But
Why does it have to
I
be
don't
me?
make the rules.
Who does? I would like to talk to them.
I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I
I don't
said,
want to.
I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Still not helpful. These are all pretty. Oh, wait, okay, hold up. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's bad, as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. You know what? Okay, so we get information by doing the different dialogues, because this option was not here earlier. Forget it, no. Concerned with the world ending. I don't really want to open up these dialogue options right now.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And
Uh-huh.
the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Well, maybe we should be doomed.
So
Meh.
sure, go talk to her.
Yeah,
See
I
how
will.
that turns out for all of us.
You'll watch. You have to.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Exactly.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Shut up. I do too. Can I, like, click anywhere else? No. Okay. I gotta stop hitting right click. Heavy middle
The
finger.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So we're gonna completely click enter the basement without the blade. I'm not killing her for the first time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Mm-hmm.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
We're not slaying
Her
her.
voice softly carries up the stairs.
Okay.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hi.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
That's a little suspect.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Mhm.
You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Just checking. Hi, just checking in on you. I'm here to save you, lie. I'm here to save you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you? Continue down the stairs. I kind of want to say this and be a smartass. I'm just here to check on you. I'm here to save you. I'm technically here to talk to them more than anything else. So I'm not here to save them immediately. We'll start with hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
And how are you alive? I'm assuming you haven't been able to eat. That's again more suspect.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Wait, hold up. What? This right here, the fact that there's only one chain attached to her presently, implies that maybe she broke this one. No, I should have brought the dagger. Oh, shoot.
She's
Okay.
beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Uh-huh.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I would like to. Let's talk first.
Okay.
Hello there. Explorer, what's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
What's your name?
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
That's not a name, that's a title.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
I think technically it would be Lady Princess, which would be even more annoying. So is Princess your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Okay, what's the reason? I would love to know.
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't
No,
just
okay,
stuff
you-
a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation.
That
Right?
you should have. You. Okay.
You have
fine.
all the explanation you need.
No,
You
I
should
don't.
know better
Shut
than
up.
to trust whatever she
Okay,
comes
fine.
up with.
She's looking a little angry, which concerns me. Okay, fine. Hold up. If I'm the first person that you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or... Perfect! I had the same question! This.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
I do!
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
No. Okay, technically the narrator would say it's irrelevant because in reality, it doesn't forward his plotline to get me to unalive said princess. However, you have to be unhuman to survive without any form of nourishment.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Okay, is there a way to push that? I'm sorry, but I can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. Retrieve blade. Go upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying another word. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. Examine the chain. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. Examine the chain. I'm trying to still be relatively positive about this. What are you going to do if I let you
The
free?
princess hesitates before responding.
I would prefer a fast response.
She doesn't know. She's been down here.
Sorry, everybody. There. I keep accidentally hitting right click. Oh no, we lost the dialogue. Okay.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
No, I want the truth. If you say one answer, like you're gonna go on unaliving spree all over town, you get to stay down here. That's the truth. The right answer would be, hopefully, the truthful answer of, hey, I'm just gonna go live out my life somewhere else. I don't suspect that will be the case.
It's not like you'd believe me.
Try me. Hold up. No. Is there an option to say try me? No, not yet. Okay. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. Oh no! What happened? It's not like you believe me. Wait, what? But I don't think you're really dangerous, but I wanted to see you for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe. I'm starting to think it's true. There's something about you that doesn't feel right. Oh, none of these are great. This isn't good. I'm kind of leaning.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
You think? Okay.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
How long has she been locked away?
I'm gonna check something real quick, everyone. Settings. Hold up. Oh, come on. I could have gotten rid of the black bars by doing that? Really? Oh, son of a... I am so sorry, everyone. I didn't realize that's how that worked. How long is... Yeah, no, that's a good question. How long has she been locked up?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
No, I'm getting very little detail from our narrator. I've been told enough. No, but I'm sure they had a reason for keeping the information secret. No, which is why I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me. Hopefully it won't be too late when you finally come around.
Okay.
Thank you for believing me. Now, can you help me get out of here?
I suppose so.
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Yeah.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I was sent down here to make you disappear, not set you free. So no, I don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Let me look anyway. I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key is still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe we can find something that can break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Okay.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Should have brought the dagger so I could break the door down, if anything.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Oh no.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Fine. Turn to the bottom.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
I don't want it. No, we're not
Easier
finding
for
the
who?
princess.
easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
This is a rough situation, yes.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
They did.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her hand to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her lips with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna learn how to blur editing. Oh my god.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or you could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh god, I wish I would have been doing this live. Over on Twitch, Macanu, MACANU117. Why? I could let chat decide this for me. This isn't a good decision either way. Clearly there's something wrong with her. She is gnawing on herself to get free. Oh god. I committed to saving her. Fine. Commit to the bit. Commit to the bit.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted
Don't look at me with those cute
wound on the
eyes.
princess's arm,
Don't.
Just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort.
Why is she not reacting?
Her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't.
Shut up, narrator.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
I'm bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No.
I've come too far to not let her
Can't just
escape.
let her escape
Like, we're
into
committing to the bit. Commit!
As the princess approaches the bottom
No!
stair, your body
No,
steps
I'm not
forward
doing
and
this.
raises the blade.
I'm not doing this.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
I don't want to do this. No. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I was able to warn her. That's good.
The body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
We whiffed.
The princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Good. Okay, we missed.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
We're not gonna live through this. I've given up on that. Slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the... Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this.
No, I didn't mean to hit right click. Shoot.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid
Wait,
hand.
what is... No, what is... What...
are you doing?
No. Hush up, narrator. What am I? What is my hand? Why is it a claw?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into
Oh,
your chest,
God.
tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
She's not good at it.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you
Oh
start
my
pretending
God.
that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again you feel every inch of
Look,
burning
I'm
pain
sorry. I didn't want to
slicing
kill her.
its way
I did
into
not
your
want to
body.
slay the princess.
I'm sorry.
I shouldn't find this funny.
She doesn't
Okay.
know how to use a knife, does she?
No.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Good.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined
Hi.
chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right?
You wouldn't think.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
But there is no
Everything
bad
goes
endings.
dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Damsel. So,
You're
that
on a
was supposed to
path
happen.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that, you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Okay, good. So this is like a time loop, except there is some semblance of progress. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this happened already? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? You best. You're in it for now. I'm wise to your tricks.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
You're wrong.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Wait,
If
what?
we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved?
Beloved?
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the
Wait,
princess.
hold up. How many different voices do I have in my head right now?
So all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination
Four?
attempts you've got in the works.
4.
We'll see about that. Whatever you...
We're gonna just. I kind of want to see what would have happened otherwise, but we're okay for the time being. Oh no, I gotta stop doing
What
this.
can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing has happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer.
I gotta stop doing that. Is there any way to play back the last audio? Alright. Well, what the narrator says, we can go back and forth forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world, so let's just agree to disagree. So I'm telling the truth, and all this already did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? I'm torn. Do we go to the cabin again and see with the new voice in my head if we have more options? Or do I fight the narrator on this? We already started this fighting the narrator path.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Okay, indulge me.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Yes.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
But what if there is no option where I say that I didn't listen to the narrator, or said that I did listen to the narrator, we slayed the princess, and we end up here anyway? Your point would then be moot. It would be pointless.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Oh.
Not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ.
Oh, you were so down bad.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
Assuming my common sense is a dangerous proposition.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I wasn't gonna assume that much.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty
Except for the
consequence-free
voiceless
to
man.
me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Well, I mean, I have to give narrator this one. They have a bit of a... Oh, man, I forgot to do the thing. The thingy thing. If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you
Do
died?
you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
After the whole arm gnawing debacle and not reacting to having the arm severed and everything else, I'm kind of leaning to the idea that the princess maybe destroyed the world, but we don't have proof. Show me proof, I'll show you a dagger.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Okay, chill out, Shrimpy.
Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
He's got a point, Smitten. I think you're going to have to come up with a better argument. I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her. Let's talk about
Just
the
be
princess.
quick about it.
Okay, that's fine. The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
I significantly doubt that.
Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
Shut up.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
Who locked her in the basement? That's all I want to know now.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place
you don't
is.
say.
It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
I don't feel like I'm overcomplicating anything. If people locked her away, why wouldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? Good point!
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this.
Uh-huh.
Call it a prophecy, if that helps.
Last time I got called special, it
just the
did
way
feel very
things are.
flattering.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Don't let it go to your head.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
To be the actor in your really bad play?
Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice. Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
So you don't like us? You're being cagey. Why aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
This doesn't feel very simple for me,
Not
personally.
to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me...
Oh, I gotta stop hitting right click. Oh no. Anyway. That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
You know, that feels slightly different from last time.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I literally felt myself right click and I tried to click off screen and it still right clicked. I need to like just have one finger on the mouse because having my hand on the mouse, I naturally right click for some reason. I wonder if that's some sort of a nerve issue. Let me know in the comments.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I mean, it's a nice voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My
Oh, I
passions
misread
are too
that.
great to be stifled.
Still a solid
They
voice
must
acting.
be expressed.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
I agree.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed into the cabin. Okay.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine
This is
threaded
different.
tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I'm really witnessing some differences here.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Maybe you can, when they say do this right, that could also mean saving her. I could easily go through and see what this next chapter is going to entail, but that wouldn't be very fun now, would it? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to call this here, and if you would like to see a part 2 to this, leave some likes, leave a couple of comments, tell me if you would have taken a different path for the first chapter. And let me know if you want to see more of this game, truly. I really want to see where this is going to go, and whether that be here on YouTube or over on Twitch, MACANU117, I would gladly play more of this. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and point you in the direction of 2 videos that'll be popping up on the screen right about now, as well as to remind you, please subscribe if you liked what you saw. I really appreciate it. I'm new to this, I'm trying to get better, and I want you to have a good time. So, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for all the love. Bye-bye.